Hello everyone, welcome back to the XSP Green Monster channel. Today we're going to be installing the FCK 7-inch light bars on the back of the truck. I'm doing auxiliary reverse lights, so it's going to be a how-to to wire these into your reverse lights so they turn on when you go into reverse. And I'm going to be putting them right about here so they just point backwards, and then keeping them angled down so that I can still use them legally and they won't blind anyone. So I'm gonna get right into it. First I'm just gonna drill these holes and get them mounted, and then I'm going to figure out the wiring. So the first thing here is going to be, and remember to wear eye protection when you're drilling into metal. I know this isn't OSHA approved eye protection, but it is what I have because I don't have on my actual protective glasses. And we're going to just place this. Does that look good, babe, right there? That's kind of where I have to go.
Yeah, that's good.
Just gonna take a drill bit and just mark where they're going. Should really put my sleeves down too, because these are hot metal shaving. Perfect. And now I'm just gonna put this one in so that I know where it's going. There we go. Then I can mark the other one. Does that look good, babe? Right there?
Yeah.
Could you hold this right here? So it's mounted. So now I'm just going to adjust everything on it. So I'm gonna get these bolts tightened down first, and then we will cinch these down where at the angle I want them. So now we're just gonna aim it like what I was talking about. So I'm just gonna loosen these two Allens. And I'm just gonna aim it down slightly, since I want to be able to use this whenever I want. So I'm gonna aim it down at the ground. I'm gonna tighten up these bolts there. There we go. So now she is mounted, so I'll show you guys the wiring of these. So now I'm just gonna remove the two bolts for the headlamp. There's one up here, and this is where I found that this little tool is very useful, because I can get in here and grab these bolts as they come loose. Since if you lose a bolt in there, it's gone forever. And the other one's down here. Alright, so once you take out the headlight, this is what you're going to see on mine at least. And I have this connector, but these are the wires that we need to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to, the best way to figure out which wires mean what is to look them up online, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, so I looked it up, and on my 97 Suburban, this green right here is the brake light power, and black is ground. So I'm just going to cut the factory harness after I get this electrical tape off. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut the green wire, giving myself some room, and also cut the black wire since I'm going to need ground. I brought all my tools back here. So I'm just going to strip both sections of wire. Oh, needed to do these a little bit closer or further away from this because the stripping is not happy with it being so close. So now I'm going to take the wire that I'm using for the light and just get a rough estimate of how far I need to go, going down the side of the truck to where the other harness connects. And it looks like about this far will work. So I'm gonna cut the same length on my power wire, and then I'm gonna twist together my two grounds like so. Slip on a butt connector. Whoops. And then crimp down on that. And then do the exact same thing with the other side of the wire. And you can do the pull test on them, and you can see they're both good. So now that one's crimped, we'll go on and I'll do the exact same thing with the green wire and with my power wire. There we go. They both have good connections. That's better. Okay, so I fed my little thing, I don't know what to call this thing, my little grabber up through the hole down below where I want it to go. So now I'm just going to reverse feed these wires and make sure they're going the way I want them to. Which is underneath this. So now I'll just grab these wires pull them back down from the hole with which they came. All right, do you want to come down here now, babe? Actually, could you hold this right? These wires go. Hey. All right, so now we got them down here. So I'm just going to strip these wires. Down here. And put on heat shrink. I also wanted to state, because I just realized I forgot, but these are the FCK light bar SS7 series, I believe. So there's a single row 7 series, 7-inch. We will see how they work out here. So I'm just going to take the power and ground from the light bar and stick these in my yellow power. Little pull test. And the black and the blue. There we go. So now I will test it and we'll see if they turn on. Hello.
Yep.
Pull these wires up and in and tuck everything away. These lights have to kind of finagle them into place like so. And then I can put the one screw that I still have into the bottom. All right, I had my friend come and help me too. His name's Derek. He owns that monster over there. 2003? Yep. 2003 Dodge 2500 Cummins. So I just finished up those lights. I'm gonna show you guys right now. I think it looks really good, all wired up. Yeah, so I got them all wired up. It wasn't too bad. The hardest part is just making sure you get the right wires for everything so it actually works. I accidentally hooked it backwards on the second light, but as you can see, it's working. I didn't want to film any of it because you guys already saw me do the first light pretty in depth. But yeah, so that's how you hook up auxiliary lights on basically any vehicle that you want. I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with the build quality of the FCK light bars. So yeah, I'll update you guys on how they withstand being right behind the tires with rock chips and everything and mud and dirt. So they're kind of in a place that's going to see a lot of wear. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.